Hello there. You should recognise my face by now. I'm Kate, the author of the Charlton House Mysteries, and for quite a while now I have been promising you that I will make a cocktail video for you. In A Capital Crime, set in London, Sophie, Joyce and Mark make various visits to some of London's finest cocktail bars, inspired by the fact that I also love a good cocktail and I enjoy making them as well. So for this video, I'm going to show you how to make a French 75, which is Joyce's favourite cocktail. Now, I normally like to do a bit of research into the cocktails that I'm drinking and making, and I have to be honest, I didn't do any research into this one until I started to prepare to make the video for you. And the backstory to a French 75 cocktail is not particularly glamorous and is not at all romantic. The French 75 cocktail is named after the French 75mm light field gun. And it's because of the gun's portability and because, oh, come here. I want you to meet my co-host. You're gonna come up, come on. Come on. You're not meant to jump up, but I want you to jump up right now. Come on, there, come on. This is Dutch, who has a head the size of a basketball. Dutch is a golden doodle, he's not mine, but we're borrowing your house for the film set, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay. There we go. That could cause chaos now. So yes, it's named after the French 75mm light field gun. And it was particularly portable and had rapid fire. So during the Second World War, it was the mainstay of the French army. And there was an American war correspondent who said that should France issue victorious, then it would largely be down to the 75. Now, cocktails are often named after events or people, so it kind of made sense that a French bartender decided to make a cocktail named after this particularly important piece of kit. And it was in 1915 that a cocktail by that name was first recorded. Now, since then, as is the case with many cocktails, the ingredients have been tweaked and changed a little bit, right down to the glassware that's used for it has changed over time. But the recipe that I'm going to show you now is the modern day version, I suppose. And if you went to a bar and asked for a French 75, this is the cocktail that you would get, just as Joyce got when she was in London. So in honour of Joyce, I'm wearing the brightest shirt that I possess. Joyce isn't a woman known for her monochrome tastes, so I felt it only appropriate that I put my bright shirt on. So let's get started. What you need for a French 75, you need half an ounce of lemon juice, half an ounce of simple syrup, which I will come back to. You need an ounce and a half of dry gin, and then you need sparkling wine. I don't recommend that you necessarily use something as fancy as Moet. However, this is in Joyce's honour, so I felt I should use something decent, and these were on offer, quite frankly. But just a reasonable sparkling wine is fine. Now, I mentioned simple syrup. It's called simple syrup for a reason. It is incredibly simple to make. You can buy it. Please don't. Please don't go to the supermarket and buy it. All you need to do is heat equal parts sugar and water in a pan until the sugar has dissolved. That's all you need to do. Allow it to cool, and then you can stick it in the fridge and it will last for a good couple of weeks. So we always have a good supply of it in our fridge. So to make the cocktail, what you need is a cocktail shaker with some ice in it ready to go. And I'm actually making double the recipe because I have a guest off camera who's going to enjoy a drink with me shortly. So ice in your cocktail shaker. You then need your lemon juice. So half an ounce per portion. So I've got a full ounce here. You then need your simple syrup. Again, half an ounce. So I've got a full ounce portion. Then you need your gin. Dry gin is best for this, and it's an ounce and a half. So I'm going to put in 3 ounces. Turn that over. Okay. So give that a shake. Okay. Straining it, I've got a strainer built in so the ice doesn't go in. going to share that between the glasses, try and get this even. Okay. And then you need to top up with your sparkling wine. Try not to break any lampshades whilst you're doing it. This will be fun. There we go. As you can see, I'm not an expert at pouring this stuff. Now, you can top that all the way up if you want, but I think that'll work for now. And then you take a couple of little garnishes, some lemon rind garnishes. Try and do something fancy with them. You don't have to. I always try and make mine twist, but it never quite works. One there, one there. Okay, so hopefully this is a French 75 that Joyce will be very happy with. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, do head out and get your copy of Capital Crime. There is a link on the email. But hopefully you'll enjoy it. It was great fun to write, and it was great fun to taste all the cocktails that feature in the book. So here's to you, my readers, and here's to Joyce. Perfect.